It's Thanksgiving Eve, and it calls for a celebration, and that celebration looks mint.
I don't know if Thanksgiving Eve is a real thing.
It's sort of a real thing. It's real to me, damn it. Okay. That. Might as well just fucking keep that thing in there, because it's not gonna start without it. I feel like Gigantor getting into this thing. That's the brake pedal. Does this look as dumb driving down the street as I feel like it looks?
Twice as.
Should I guess? Cool, that works. Should I just assume that the gas gauge actually works and it has half a tank, or should we just cross our fingers? All right. Dinner time. It almost felt like it bounced in the back, like the wheel was about to fall off, which I hope doesn't happen. I didn't check the remaining lug nuts. I don't know how comfortable I feel going any speed in this thing. All right, railroad tracks coming up. Handled like a champ. The only thing I know I have in this car is I've got my friend, which is this blinking airbag light to remind me that no matter how safe I think this car isn't, the airbag doesn't work. I mean, if there was ever a car that says, I don't take myself too seriously, I think it's this one. Every noise could be something falling off, every single one. Everybody just videotaping you as you go by, like this guy. We're still not going very fast, but I feel like I'm racing. Like 3,200 RPM. I feel like we're in a drag race right now. But I don't really want to go much faster than that, because my wheels will fall off. Now, you think that's somebody else's exhaust, or you think that's our exhaust that we smell inside here?
It is 100% our exhaust.
I believe it. And I think I know where it's coming from. I think it's the hole right underneath the car. Not so bad when you're moving, but when you're stationary, not so good. So there's a couple of places. We're going down to the Gansevoort Hotel right now, which is in the meatpacking district. We are meeting It's White Noise, or as you know her, It's White Noise, for a drink and to go over some planning stuff for some things that are going to be coming up. If you're not familiar with her channel, go check out It's White Noise on Instagram, and you can join several 100,000 other people in following her photos. This is as ricer as I think I get, right? Like, because my wing, at least on my Corvette, was functional. This, not so much. This is just very, very loud fence pipe exhaust with a hole in it to try to make people hear you and think you're fast, when in fact, you don't drive over 55 miles an hour. And honestly, I'm going to issue a warning to whoever buys this car, where I think the previous owner should have warned me what the maximum speed should be in said silly configuration with hockey puck engine mounts and a frame rail that's not attached. And let's not forget the 3 lug nuts in the one wheel, which also happens to be the wheel that the upper control arm is only attached at one point. I think I got everything. It's the only time I go into New York and like I hope for traffic so I don't have to go fast. Because this is like a perfect traffic car, because you don't have to go fast, you can go slow and people can look at you. And as long as it's reliable, which Miatas traditionally are, that's your only concern. but you don't have to worry about like the thing that would terrify me is if I had to like drive this on the highway for an extended period of time or something. But this, to me, perfect. All right, step one, make it across bridge. Check. Step two, around bend without wheel falling off. We're working on it. Step three, enjoy New Jersey sunset and the tranquil Hudson River. Just something about that and this that puts me in a zen-like state. Just getting the right lane here. Woo. You get these weird shimmies when you catch these weird bumps, and I'm just waiting. Something is going to be abrupt. I don't know what, but like just keep the camera rolling, because when the wheel falls off, you're going to want to see it. All right, 45 miles an hour. This is where we live right now. All the questions that go through your head at a time like this, like how much life do the inside of the tires have left in them? Are they just like 90% of your tire wear doesn't matter. It's only that 10% on the inside edge that I'm concerned about. I smell burning. It does definitely smell electrical.
And it smells pretty bad.
All right, escape plan, Ian. There's an escape route on the left and right side of the car. Anything with legs is not flammable, or that is flammable is not an impediment. Not gonna lie, I feel like the exhaust note. We're blessed, but I think it's time to get off this road. Yep.
You're gonna go through Manhattan to get downtown?
I just wanna
Be able to bail?
just do an inspection. This is not the best spot. Not gonna lie, sometimes you ham it up for the camera. I'm feeling critical failure here. Oil pressure's good. Coolant temperature appears to be good. And I almost feel like the smell's not getting worse.
Not yet. I think it's dissipated. But I can actually see the wheel.
Oh, is the wheel rubbing or something?
No, it could be. That could be it. But I can see the wheel like vibrating.
What have I done to lead myself to this point? And why is the steering wheel now pointed this way? I feel like before it was pointed that way. The goal of going down the West Side Highway the entire way without having to stop didn't work. The traffic thing. What's that noise?
I'm not sure. It sounded like it might have been the tire scraping.
No.
Rubbing.
You hear that? Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we have air in the tire? Let's do this.
You gonna pull over here?
Yeah, where else are you going to pull over?
There's a cop right there.
That's fine. Let me just pull over and make sure that all things Miata are the way they're supposed to be. You wait. Oh, you want to check it? You can check it. Okay. All right. What's that? All right, just making sure we got air and everything. What's that? I don't see any smoke. Doesn't smell worse when you're under there. That would be a problem. Yeah. Yep, sorry about that. Yep, sorry about that. All right. I think it may have been a little bit of an overreaction. The smell is not as bad now that we are. I'm good. I'm good. Don't make me hit you. I was here first. Jeez, where's the courtesy?
You got nothing to lose in this thing.
What is that noise? I hope I didn't lose a hockey puck.
You just get back on the highway?
Yeah, just getting back on the highway, baby. We don't have much further to go. We're going to be in like traffic. I'm good at this speed. It's just when we have to go faster than this, I start to get concerned. How do I even fucking merge in this thing? Wish me luck, Ian.
You got it?
I'm just going. Not liking it. The best of the roads are over. Definitely getting louder too. I like that. When it gets louder, it's easy to identify because it's like, oh, that thing is smoking. I'm sort of concerned when we get down to the meatpacking district. There's a road that is, I want to pretend it's historic. I just think they're lazy. It's cobblestone. And the only thing I know about it is I generally bottom out in my Range Rover. So I'm sort of concerned with how this thing is going to fare if we get there. All right, now that we got past that street, almost there, 2 turns away. So, what's it like driving this thing? I guess is what you're all wondering. And the best way to put it is take the worst driving experience you can possibly imagine. Back it down by, say, 10% and multiply that by 2. That's how bad this thing is to drive. It is not... People are looking at you because they're just waiting to witness your death. It's sort of like they whip out their phones instead of helping you and saying like, dude, you're probably going to crash. They want to watch you crash. That's what it's like to drive this thing. So if you're thinking about stancing your car, if you have a stance car, why? Go leave your comments below as to like why you would even stance this thing. Do I want to park here? Is this a spot? Let's pretend like it is. How parallel parkable is this? Oh. I don't know who was making that noise, but it wasn't a good noise. It does, right? It's funny, the wheels were straight when I pulled into the city. Now they're all wacky. I'm just kidding, it was like that. Would I do it again? If I knew I would make it here? Absolutely. Would I have bet on myself making it here in one piece? Absolutely not. All right, so I figured since we're in traffic, now heading out of the city, it would be cool to like listen to some music. And I want to see if the radio worked. And you can only listen to Spanish music in this thing. And then when I was like, wow, it's pretty loud, I was actually right because the speaker is here in my headrest. This is the speaker. Like, literally, here. Who does that? Both seats. Both seats. You have a speaker right there, too. Just an update. I think I've got a blown differential because it's like, it doesn't sound good. And I just got my first flashing check engine light. It's since gone away. But we're not looking so hot. We're coming up on, we still have to cross over the GW bridge. Do you hear that? I don't know if we're... like my brain is now playing tricks on me. I don't know if we're talking tire noise, differential noise, wheel bearing, combination of the 3. Thank goodness, here is my exit. Even in neutral, you have that noise. I feel like just because it's speed dependent, it's got, I don't know, all 3 of them are rotational. I don't know, I gotta give it a little shift here, go down to, say, 3rd. Get me home, baby. That's all I need to do. All right, to answer your questions, yes, I made it back. I don't know if it was the tires or the differential that something smells a little burnt, but I don't know if it's tires, differential. I don't know what's making the noise. I don't know what the smell was. The gas gauge does in fact work because now it's a little bit less than half a tank. And I am standing by my statement that this is probably the most dangerous car I have ever driven in my life. Don't stance your car. Stupid. Thanks for making it through the whole video. I appreciate it. If you like what you saw, like below, comment below. Those both help my videos go up in rankings, and that helps me out. So thank you for that. If you don't enjoy it, don't say anything. But since YouTube does its own things in the end here, I have 20 seconds in which to do that. And that's going to stop right now.